Entitled Mom Tries to Force Me to Sell My Property to Pay for Her Daughter's College and Does This. She demanded I sell the house she rented from me to fund her kids' tuition. When I said no, she stopped paying rent and told everyone I was destroying a young girl's future. A few months later, a judge ordered her to shut up, pay up, and move out. I grew up in a blue-collar family where owning a home was a dream, not a guarantee. My wife came from the same grind. We saved hard, flipped rundown houses after work, and reinvested every dollar. Over time, we built a few rentals. They were our kids' future, in bricks and paperwork. One of those homes was a solid 3-bedroom near a good school, and I'd kept the rent below market for years because I knew money was tight. Then my tenant's daughter got into an expensive out-of-state university. The mom asked to meet, so I assumed she needed a repair or a payment plan. Nope, she wanted her daughter to go no matter what. Scholarships barely covered anything, and she'd done the math. Can you just sell this house so you can pay your daughter's tuition? Yes, it would cover everything. I even had it appraised. I stared at her, waiting for the punchline. I told her I wasn't selling my property so she could buy her kid a prestige degree. She instantly switched to, okay, then loan me the money. She'll pay you back after graduation. I told her the burden wasn't mine, and if that school was unaffordable, she needed a cheaper option or family help. I said no, calmly, clearly, and I told her not to ask again. She asked again, constantly, calls, texts, cornering me whenever I came by. When pleading didn't work, she went ugly. She stopped paying rent in protest, like I was the one who owed her something. I warned her we had a signed lease and I'd take it to court. She didn't care. Instead, she started working the neighborhood, telling people I was rich, heartless, and refusing to help a child. She blasted it all over Facebook, and strangers piled on in the comments like they knew my life. Some neighbors knew my story and called her entitled. Others bought her posts and started side-eyeing my family. My wife tried calling her to de-escalate, and the mom just ranted that we had the means and were selfish. The worst part was my kids getting bullied at school by classmates repeating her claims. That's when I stopped staying quiet. I hired an attorney and sent a cease and desist for defamation. The mom suddenly wanted to talk it out before things went too far. I texted back that we were going to court and she should brace herself. She fired back with threats and more lies, claiming I'd charged her high rent and trapped her so she couldn't save for college. Meanwhile, she was the one who chose to stop paying just to punish me. Court day came, and her attorney tried to paint me as a wealthy villain who valued profit over a kid's dream. The mom put on a full show, tears, shaky voice, big speeches about sacrifice. Then she brought in a family friend who claimed I had promised to sell the house for her daughter. Then my lawyer stood up slowly. Next, he asked for the exact date and time. After that, the witness stumbled and changed the story. Then my lawyer pulled up our texts and emails. Next, the screen showed it. I never promised anything. After that, the witness just sat there blinking. From there, we dropped the receipts, screenshots of her posts, comments calling me greedy, messages stirring people up. We showed the direct link to my kids being targeted at school. A neighbor testified her rent was lower than anyone else's nearby, and my lawyer backed it up with other rental rates and payment records. Her whole greedy landlord story collapsed. The judge ruled for me. She was found liable for defamation, ordered to pay damages, pay back rent, and was hit with fines. A restraining order barred her from talking about me and my family, and she had to remove the posts. After that, I served her an eviction notice and she moved out. 6 months later, her daughter reached out and apologized. She said they'd moved somewhere cheaper, and she enrolled at a local college instead. I told her I didn't blame her for her mother's entitlement, and I wished her well. If you were me, would you have gone straight to court or tried to keep the peace longer? Drop your thoughts below.